Hi guys, I just wanted to pop on here and share my March favourites with you. So I'm going to get cracking because I want this to be short and sweet. So my first favourite, and this is just in random order, are my Gucci Ace sneakers. I've been wearing these loads now that we're getting some brighter, sunnier days. I don't really wear them when it's really crappy weather because they are white. But I did wear these all day on Saturday in London, and although we didn't get caught in heavy rain, the streets were wet from showers and a bit mucky, but I just cleaned them up. They're leather, so they wipe, and they're so comfortable. When I first got them, I didn't regret them, but I was like, oh, these aren't that comfortable. And now I can wear these with bare feet because they're all leather inside, or I just use those little secret socks, the little socks that you can't really see, and they just go with loads. I know they've got strong colours on them, but I tend to wear a lot of white tops or grey or, you know, classic anyway. And if I'm going to wear anything busy or patterned, I'll just wear something else on my feet. But they're just so fun, and they just make really casual outfits pop a bit more, because I do live in jeans and t-shirts and stuff like a lot of us, or like kind of fancy, what I call like nicer joggers, like these. I'm wearing a pair now of these Hush harem pants that I like. And I feel like if you just put a nice, slightly bolder shoe on, it just lifts the whole thing. So I really rate these. And I think, you know, they're expensive, but the price that they are, they're not crazy like some designer shoes. And I think because they're all leather, they should last me quite a while. And I want some more. So I really love those, and I've been wearing those quite a bit. A bag, yes, shock horror, it's Michael Kors. I'm not a fan of Michael Kors as a brand. I've had things from them before, and then I've kind of got something similar that's a bit nicer, and then got rid of the Michael Kors like SLG or bag or whatever. But it's just the particular bag that I love. I think this is called the Ava. This is the Ava satchel. It usually has like a charm thing hanging off, which I actually took off because I don't like it. It had a big MK on it, and I didn't like it. I thought it was a bit naff. So it just says Michael Kors there, but it's just the layout and everything of the bag and the colour. I don't really like Saffiano leather, but I can live with it for this. It's really durable. The strap is long enough for crossbody. I love this single handle. That's something that I'm really drawn to. So I would probably have bought the Chanel Coco handle by now, but I'm not keen on the way that the handle is like a hard hoop. I like things to have a bit of give and be soft. So if I like this, I don't like it because of the brand. It's got like a magnetic pocket in the back. Hardware seems quite good condition, and it just seems really hardy. And with my lifestyle with the kids, if we're going somewhere like out for the day and I think it's going to be rainy, this is like no fuss bag. But yeah, I would consider investing a bit more money in a bag if I could find one that was a similar size with a flap like this and a long strap that I could crossbody and a top handle. Obviously the obvious one that comes to mind would be a Hermes Kelly, but I don't think I would ever spend that. And also the shape of that is quite boxy and formal. I don't know, but if you can make any recommendations of something similar to this, there's a bit more high end, then I just really enjoy a single top handle and a long strap more than two handles and a long strap, if you know what I mean. Really been enjoying that, and I love this mushroomy dark taupe colour. Next favourite is my little clay in the Damier Bean. It took me ages to get this because it was just constantly sold out or not available. And then one night I was browsing late at night in about last November, October time, and it was in stock, so I grabbed it. I just find the Damier Bin sometimes a bit sleeker, a bit more understated than Monogram. I tend to have phases where I love Monogram more, and then I love Damier Bean more, but my Monogram one of these is absolutely knackered. I still use it, I'm not getting rid of it, but the hardware's really chipped. I've had that thing for probably like 7 years now, and also, I don't know how, but the puppy got hold of it and chewed up one corner. So I use that. I don't mind keys hanging on it. I don't mind coins and stuff. This one I'm keeping a bit nicer. At the moment, it's just got, because I tend to use flat card cases and really small wallets that don't have loads of card slots, I just put all my extra cards in here and take that with me. I don't have to access it that often, but it's just nice to have them if I do want to. And it's just so small. I just got the Rosalie coin purse, and this and that together just make the perfect set. Really small, doesn't take up a lot of space, and I can just use the Rosalie, but I know that if I Like, we were out the other week and my daughter said, let's go to the zoo just for an hour. Well, I didn't have our zoo cards, but if I'd had this with me, I would have had the zoo cards. Okay, next favourite is this water bottle. It's metal by Swell. It's like iridescent, so it's got different colours all the way around. I'm just trying to use less plastic. We've always recycled. My husband is really on it with the recycling. But I feel like we now need to, all of us collectively need to start buying less plastic, less cheap crap from Primark and places like that, because when this stuff is manufactured, it harms the environment, and then we don't keep it for very long and we throw it out, and then it has to be recycled. But you know what? Recycling is not the be all and end all. We need to use less in the first place if we're going to make a real impact. So we've decided not to have plastic water bottles. We used to buy these packs of like Evian and stuff, and yeah, you recycle it, but it's still bad for the environment. Not all of it ends up being 100% recycled, and a lot of this ends up in the ocean. It just freaks me out. So I'm just rinsing this out every day, and it's so pretty. It makes me want to use it and take it with me. This one I could only find on Whistles in the UK, but if you look on things like Amazon and eBay, you can get Swell water bottles. They're a bit cheaper because they're just plain silver or black or whatever, but I just really love this one. And it comes with a protective sleeve, because obviously this being metal is going to be prone to dents and scratches and stuff. So I really love it though. Bang. Okay, couple of beauty things. I am literally obsessed with this foundation by Bobbi Brown. I think it's new. It's the Skin Longwear Weightless Foundation. It says it offers full cover with oil-free shine control. Now, this is not aimed at people like me with dry skin, but I do have hyperpigmentation, which is, I mean, it's quite covered today, but it's really annoys me and makes me need more coverage, because otherwise I can just, some days I just want to cover it up. And you know that I do get on with quite a lot of very, very low coverage skin tints, because they make my skin look kind of nice, but then I have to use loads of concealer, so then you lose that light coverage, like fresh look. So I just wanted to go out and try some different foundations. I tried this one, and I bought 2 from NARS, and definitely out of the 3, this is my favourite. I'm happy to do a separate video of like a review, or I could use the Bobbi Brown on one side of my face and the new NARS one on the other side. They have a new long wear, they call it 16-hour wear foundation, and it's got really mixed reviews. And if you'd like me to do a comparison and what they look like over the day and the issues I have with them and stuff, then leave a comment down below, and if enough people are into that, I'll do it. But this one I really like. It's got a pump. It is glass, so it's not great for travel, but I feel like I wore this on Saturday to, I went for a day trip and I didn't touch up, and when I got home it was like 10 o'clock at night, and usually like my chin and jaw area, all the foundation's worn away, and it was still there. I mean, it had faded a bit, but not in a horrible way, and my skin still looked okay. So that is not usual for me with a fuller coverage makeup. It's very light, you really can't feel it. It's genuinely weightless. It's brilliant. So I'll just show you the close-up of the bottle again. I highly recommend, if you go to Bobbi Brown, they'll give you a decent tester in a little bottle that will give you 7 days worth to try before you buy it. Bioderma micellar water. I'm back to this. This is something I've loved in the past and I've gone back to. I've used other cheaper micellar waters. I like this micellar water technology because I think a lot of people don't get it. They think it, oh, what's the fuss? Like, I've had a few friends say that they've bought this and it's rubbish. Well, if you actually read the instructions and how it works, you have to soak the pad, and then it doesn't actually say that. You have to leave it pressed, say, over your eye makeup for it to soak in for a bit, because it breaks down the makeup. If you just wipe, it doesn't really do that much, so you need to leave the contact there for a bit, and then you don't have to do all this rubbing which can irritate your eyes and stuff. So I've tried loads of micellar waters, but this is the only one that doesn't make my eyes feel sort of like stingy and weird, and it makes my skin feel nice. You don't have to rinse it, so I use it all over my face. I don't like cleansing with an oil cleanser straight onto a face full of makeup and then spreading the makeup around. It just icks me out. So I use this and cotton pads, and then I double cleanse, and I just love this stuff. It's huge, it lasts quite a while, and then I buy a small travel one and I top it up from this one when I'm going away. And then I've just got 2 makeup things, and then I think we're done. This is really quick for me. So this one I showed you in a recent video, but I love it so much I had to mention it again. It's the new Rouge Coco Lip Blush from Chanel. This is 414. I think the name includes the word rose, but I can't remember the complete name because they don't put it on the actual thing. It's only on the box, which I've thrown away or recycled. So this looks like exactly the same size packaging as the Chanel lip glosses, but you can see that it's matte. So this is a blusher, a cream blush and lip product. So you just do a few dots like that and pat it. You don't need an applicator. It doesn't stain and like grab. You've got plenty of time to blend it, which I have to even up now. It isn't particularly long wearing. I guess if you set your face with like Urban Decay setting spray or something maybe, but I just take it with me and reapply. I'm not going to put it on my lips now because I've got the other product on my lips, but I think that's a really nice glow. It doesn't sit there, like you can't see the product, it's pretty. I really like it, and it's really portable. So one thing you can take out and do a coordinating lip and cheek, which I think looks really chic anyway, and it's tiny to take out with you. There are loads of colours, but a lot of them are very bold. That was one of the only quite natural ones. And then finally this, which I've only had for about 2 weeks, but I flipping love it, and it's a Yves Saint Laurent lip balm. What is it? Because it doesn't, well, I mean, seriously, no one can read that. So I kept the box to show you. It's the Liquid Colour Balm. Lasting Care, Dewy Colour and Shine, number 12. Volupte Liquid Colour Balm, number 12. There are about 8 or 10 colours. This is quite a natural pinky colour. I'll just top up for you. Really easy to apply. It gives a nice shine. It definitely lasts, it smells and tastes lovely. It's that pomegranate thing that they put in all their lip products. It's just really genuinely hydrating. A lot of lip things that say they're hydrating actually still dry my lips out. You do get a bit of shine like you've used a gloss, but there's zero stickiness. Really nice formula, beautiful packaging, always on YSL products. I just really enjoy it, and I think it's really sheer and really nice for the spring and the summer, and go with any kind of makeup look. I might get another couple of these over the course of the summer because I really love the formula. You can't really tell on this one because I picked quite a natural colour, but they give proper colour. You know, like the Clarins lip, what are they called? Instant Light. I love them. I've got 3 or 4, but they are quite sheer and tinted, whereas this is a very similar formula. Feels really hydrating, makes your lips look really plump and lovely, but there's more colour. Perfect combination. And look at, there's a little window that shows you the colour inside. Love this. I don't know how much it was, probably around 20, 22. Love that. Have I missed anything? I'm looking around. Not really. I will see you in the next one. What's coming up? I've got a massive like spring haul. It's not summer stuff yet. It's just things like lighter jackets, new clothes, shades, that kind of thing. Also, I wanted to do a video on fragrance, which I've been meaning to do for ages. I kept all my kind of specifically summery fragrances put away in a box, and I've just got them out yesterday. So I thought I would share my favourite kind of spring summer scents. I know a lot of people will say, oh, scents are for all year round, but I definitely have some that I use all year, like my jersey from Chanel, but I have others that are quite seasonal. So I thought I would show you my favourite spring summer scents and body sprays and stuff. And then also coming up is going to be, I've been asked loads of times to do a video solely on my higher end footwear, because 2 years ago I had no designer shoes, and now I've got quite a few. I don't really wear heels, so they're all sneakers, boots, flats, and people have asked me to talk about sizing and whether I think it's worth it, what I wear a lot, what I've ended up not wearing. So those are some future videos. Please leave a comment down below, especially as well, as I said, if you want me to compare the Bobbi Brown foundation to the new NARS one, because they are very similar products, or their claims are very similar. Let me know what you want to see. I hope you all had a great Easter weekend, whether you were celebrating Easter or not. It's always nice to get a bank holiday, and I will see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.